feels good, Erica. Doesn't she? You can just go for it. I can't wait.
You can't?
No.
You look so good. So what is this?
This stuff?
Yeah.
This is just this.
Wow, this is going to be such an attractive video. You look like a toad.
Alright, Erica, while you're on top of her. Are you ready? Yeah. Can I go up and across the sheet? Yeah, do whatever you want. Are you okay? Yeah, it just smells like burnt skin.
She doesn't get as red as I do.
I know. She really doesn't.
Good.
She's a little pink.
You're not red at all.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have these glasses on, so I can't really.
But she's really not like, she's a little pink. Erica, how are you doing over there?
Oh, it's going really well. This camera only weighs like 20 pounds.
I know. I was thinking that, and you're like totally holding this position.
Yeah.
And you're, do you have, like, a
I'm like
butt cramp or
engaging my
anything?
core. So.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't feel the chair shaking or anything.
No.
Like, you're doing great. You got like a workout going.
I know. I really do.
Okay, so I'm gonna change up a little these settings here.
Oh, wait until you see your face in this.
What is that supposed to mean? I know.
You look like you have spoons on your eyes.
This one is way brighter than the others are.
She turned it up.
What color do you see? Orange and red. And yellow. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Is it getting darker? You might have little rings from this out there. Look how brown that is.
Well, let me hop down. Oh, okay.
We like talk about like that area here, and then this area here, and possibly this area here.
Yeah, so
she's chewing her gum. This. And then we left that alone. You needed this. You haven't had this in a while. I haven't had it since my face broke out.
So those are gonna get like jet black.
This, this up here too.
It's always crazy how much comes to the surface. You're like, I didn't even know.
Yeah, like especially like a dirty patch kind of.
Yeah, like this is gonna get so dark and you won't even realize it.
Even in here, it's like those are the dots are gonna be really dark, but underneath there is like a whole brown. I haven't had it done probably in like. Hair looks cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I cut it off.
Look at this show the machine.
What's the first level that you were doing? The first level, actually, because you've had it before, I started you here. Is that good? That's really good. That's really high.
Plus
really
you're really
high.
fair, so she can go aggressively with it.
The more fair you are, the higher you can go. And then I did like a second pass right there.
Wow. And then what does the little piece look like?
The little piece looks like this. This is immediately after Erica's goggle line. How's it looking?
It looks really good. It looks like you fell asleep in the sun and forgot to put sunblock on.
It does, but guess what? It's the opposite.
Reversing. Look at that. Why do I have the most reactive skin that ever existed?
Yeah, so this area was my eyelashes are very sad right now. This area was turned up to the max. Underneath my eyes.
My album just went platinum. Yo.
This area was also hit up with the max. So basically like my whole face.
She was like, I don't even really need it. And I'm like, yeah, you do. And then we went in there and Bridgette just attacked her face because she's the best.
Yeah.
And now Nicole's face is gonna look like an angel.
But I didn't have her touch my nose because I do like my freckles. I actually kind of want to have her do my chest. If you're in the sun growing up, like we used to lay in the sun. Erica worked at a tanning bed. I laid in the sun like with no sunscreen on ever. So
and we live in Florida.
And we live in
Florida.
Florida.
Like UV extreme.
Yeah.
It just exceeds 10. It just says extreme.
This is good for getting rid of all of those little dark spots and your chest. You can see all the freckles.
Mine's worse than yours.
Let me see yours.
They can do your hands too.
Yeah.
So really anything that they can do full arms.
Yeah.
Full
arms?
Yeah, if you don't like your sunspots, they can just have your arms.
That's true.
These ones under your eyes are going to get so dark. They're already turning really dark. Wow, look at all your forehead ones.
I know.
They're ready. They were like,
what?
Help me!
So we're sitting in the Starbucks line
It's been like 5 minutes. Your face after you get this done just basically feels like you have an extreme sunburn and it feels really hot. So you want to avoid being in the sun directly after getting this because your skin is really hot. It's been about 2 hours since I had the procedure. As you can see, my skin is no longer red. All of my sunspots and freckles are starting to get a lot darker. So over time, they'll kind of get even more dark and then they'll just flake off eventually. It takes maybe like a week. I just thought that I would do a really quick look. If you were going into work and you felt uncomfortable with the way that this looked, it's not that bad. It just looks like you have dark freckles. You want to make sure that your skin is hydrated. This is the CEO Glow from Sunday Riley, and just moisturizing with it. You can like feel the skin coming off. This is SPF 50, and this doesn't smell like sunscreen, so I really like it. Just stay out of the sun, period, after you get this done. Also wear sunscreen because it's really important. Then I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So I don't really feel like this looks crazy. Like I would go out in public with these spots out like this. It doesn't really bother me, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer just to show you that you can cover up a little bit. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. It's not like crazy coverage or anything. It honestly is like nothing on your skin, but it just gives you a little bit of something. Just add a little bit under here and onto this redness right here and where it's dark up here. And pat it in with my finger. Just enough to look a little bit more like glowy and hydrate my skin. If you want to go into work right after having this done, it's not like you have to take a bunch of time off and hide your face. I'm just gonna be using the Stila Convertible Color Blush, and that kind of covers up a little bit of the redness that was happening over here and just looks like it was supposed to be that way. So I'll check back in and show you how these are darkening. I don't know if it's gonna be today, if I'm gonna see any more progress with it. If I do, then I'll check back in. Hey guys, so it is day 2. I had IPL yesterday and I just wanted to check in really quickly and show you how my spots are looking today. They're definitely a lot darker, especially up at my eye. These were sunspots that appeared probably within the past 5 years. I did not have them, but as my sister and I were saying in the car yesterday, we did lay out in the sun a lot with no sunscreen like idiots. And as I've gotten older, I have seen a lot more dark spots kind of come to the surface. So IPL definitely helps with that. The last time I had it was probably like almost 2 years ago. My face had a lot of breakouts, like in this area it was all hormonal, and I was trying to do like everything that I could to remedy it. I tried IPL, chemical peels did help. I did hydrofacials. So if you guys watched that video, that was the first time that I ever had my face shaved was during a hydrofacial. None of those things worked. Honestly, like nothing worked for my acne except for spironolactone. My sister actually told me about taking spearmint capsules as another form of like an androgen blocker, which is what spironolactone was. It just blocked the hormones that was causing all of this area to break out. My skin looked like this. It was always clear. In my mid-20s, it just was like, it would not stop breaking out. And I know to a lot of people that it probably wasn't that bad, but to someone who always had really clear skin, it was like, it was really difficult. I didn't have a problem leaving the house with makeup. I never was like a person that wanted to cover my face up. If I did, it was just because I genuinely liked makeup, but I found myself having to cover, like I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. I got on spironolactone maybe like, I was on it for like 1.5 years, and then I ran out of my prescription in October when I got married, and I just decided to not continue it. And I have had success with the spearmint capsules. IPL, I didn't find that it was effective for me when I had red hyperpigmentation left over from acne. If your face has a lot of like redness on it, you have actual active breakouts on your face. IPL is more for like darkness, and if you're very fair and you have dark spots, it works perfectly. If you have a deeper skin tone, I don't think that IPL can target the darkness because it's looking for the dark on light, if that makes any sense. IPL can cost maybe like $100 to $200 a session. It's not bad considering hydrofacials are like $150 and chemical peels are around that price. Sometimes they're like $175 depending on what you're getting, but that's my personal experience, and I will check in with you again later.
It smells like garbage. This one that looks like it has a blueberry in the center of it.
Yes.
The lady has said they're her favorite. It smells like a booger.
I'm sorry, what?
Just out here right now doing a photo shoot. Anyways, my IPL is looking great. It is not hindering.
My boobs are looking great.
Erica's boobs are looking great. My boobs are looking equally as great. My IPL is looking completely fine. It's poking out a little bit, but again, it doesn't hinder anything. Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower. It is Friday and I had my IPL done on Monday. You can see that right in here, that one spot finally flaked off. There's a little bit left right here, and over here is starting to flake off. What I mentioned before was that the redness IPL can't target as much, so you can see that spot on my forehead didn't have any success with IPL. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that. I'm actually gonna see Bridgette again tomorrow. I'm a little disappointed that this did not light in at all. This is looking great. And over here is looking like it's gonna lighten, but we should see after this weekend what happens. I just wanted to check in and show you really fast what's going on. And I will see you tomorrow. So it's been a week since I had IPL done, and as you can see, the area underneath my eye has really cleared up. There is no longer a dark sunspot under there. I did not have her touch my nose because I do like my nose freckles a lot. So I didn't have her touch those. I was a little disappointed that it didn't clear up the 2 marks on my forehead. It's not gonna get everything the first try. It probably took, that was like my 5th time of getting IPL and it got rid of that mark. You can't go into it expecting miracles, which sometimes we do because you're spending so much money and you're like, this better work, or else. But sometimes it doesn't. During this process, you do not want to use any kind of chemical exfoliants on your face, so hold off on using any AHAs, BHAs, because it can further irritate your skin. It dries it out. Your skin will probably get pissed at you. You want to make sure that you're going to someone who's doing any kind of cosmetic or aesthetic or skincare or anything like that to your face is a trained professional, because I have read horror stories of people getting IPL and it burned their skin. Bridgette is a PA. Like, you want to go to someone that has been doing this for a while. Don't just get a Groupon and go get IPL, because you have the capability of burning your face with someone that doesn't know what they're doing. I also just wanted to add a little bit of closing notes that if you are struggling with any kind of breakouts or anything like that where you feel uncomfortable in your own skin, I know that it's really hard to do day-to-day life. Everyone is different, so mine may not have been as bad as yours, or yours may not be as bad as the next person's, but no matter what, if you feel uncomfortable, it is a terrible feeling, and just know that you're not alone. Like I was saying before, it probably took me 5 years to understand my skin basically playing me the way that it was, because I always had skin that looked like this. But you'll get there, and you just need to figure out like what it is that's causing the issue to get down to the root. If you have deep set acne, scars, laser is probably going to be one of the only things that works. I know it's expensive. It's really expensive. All of these things are very expensive. So I know that not everybody has the time and the money to be doing this. It was important to me to figure out why this was happening and try to resolve the issue, which is why I spent so much time trying to figure it out and why I did all of these procedures. I just like to know how things work, and I like to try things out. So that's something that you'll be seeing a lot on my channel, is I like to try out cosmetic things. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more skincare or procedure-based things in the future. I actually just had my leg veins injected with saline, so look out for that video because that was an interesting experience. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks, bye.